Yeah, Jade's the guy we looked at, and then, he committed to another school back in the fall. So it really kind of fell off our grid, if you will, and the timing was good for us because with the early signing date, we noticed that he wasn't signed. So that to me indicated he wasn't committed, just like, anybody that didn't sign with us. So, that thing opened up again for whatever reason, and we were able to get involved. And, I think everything just worked out really positively. And he and his mom were up here a couple weekends ago, and I think really had a great visit, felt very comfortable with everything that they were exposed to. And again, we appreciate any time parents come. That's a really positive thing. I'm so appreciative that the NCAA now, allows parents to travel. I think that, probably should have been done a long time ago, but anyway, that really helps in recruiting, just when parents and prospects are together. So it worked out really well for us, and we're really happy about that. And then Kayvon's a little different. We've been watching him for a long time. We didn't say much about it, and Phil was pretty discreet about getting in and out of there, and then he was a little bit limited with his surgery. But he's a guy that we had a lot of strong feelings for, and quite frankly, he's probably a better prospect on the basketball court maybe than the football field at this point. But we feel like he can do both, and just an impressive young man.
How did it change overall?
That was something, me personally, I was as curious about as anything with this whole thing, because we have done pretty well in January, especially late January. And I mentioned Nico. Nico would probably fit in that category a little bit, because we talked even last year about possibly scholarship. Remember, we liked him out of high school, and then he actually came to camp here this summer because he was going to prep school, so he was still a non-college student. And we liked him in camp, and then just as things went on, we felt like he was a guy that could probably come in here and compete this spring. It's our hopes that he'll come in and make us a better team competing. And then at the end of this thing, I was over at Logan Clump School last week, and it was really impressive. He's doing a really nice job. He had a really good season in football. He and his team did. They're playing really well in basketball right now, and you couldn't walk down the hall 10 feet without somebody grabbing you, just saying what a great young man he is in a lot of areas. And those kinds of things really influence you in recruiting a little bit, and they make you think long and hard. So, we'll see how it all turns out, but he's got a background, I think, that's very similar to a lot of guys that we've had success with. And quite frankly, when we go out recruiting, that's usually what we're doing. We're not looking at 5-star or 4-star. We're looking at guys and saying, hey, this guy reminds us of so-and-so who's done well in our program. That's usually our approach to things, not so much what might get published.
You didn't get a chance